I was out shooting and I thought, haven't been out for such a long time. It's been months that I've picked up this camera, and so I thought to get out today actually and like make a video as well, just of how I take pictures, and maybe that can help you as well get inspired and do something cool too. So just by myself Sunday today, London. I'm currently here, and here's my camera. I'm currently using Portra 400 film simulation on the Fujifilm camera. Is my favorite. I had to mess up a little bit with the settings to get them to actually get the right light. So right now I'm at 250 shutter speed, 5 aperture, and 500 ISO. No ND filter, because see, when you put the ND filter on, you can see like it's, because currently there's not too much light outside, so I don't really need it. Though I love shooting with an ND filter, it's just so clear. And you can see the sky is super clear. So today we're taking some pictures. I'd love to show you what I usually do in my process. Really, it's not really that complicated. It's actually quite simple. I just go out, I get inspired, I see people, I take pictures, and that's really it. But let's get some locations, let's get some cool shots. Let's try to get some cool shots, at least if I try. So I'm currently in Chinatown, and I think that place is just the most. Look at this now. This is just a random place. Look, I want to take a picture right now. I just know it's going to be a great one. I like it. It's just something about it, I can't explain it. Like, boom. Boom. No faces though. Oh, no faces. There you go. That worked so well. Here's the final. Here is the final. I don't know if you've seen that. Here. I took a few shots that I really enjoyed. I'll put them here in the video as well, and then we're gonna edit them together. It's kind of slow, to be honest. Like, maybe I took four or five maximum that I really liked for about an hour and a half session. So I will start editing them, and let's do a full-on tutorial. So we're home in my little office room here. Let's edit all the pictures that we took today, and we'll do them together. I used the Velvia film simulation on the Fujifilm camera, and we're gonna do an edit on top of it and show you what I do. Also, if you want to get any of these edits, I'm gonna share one of them in the description below, so feel free to just download it from there. Okay, we're in PHOTOMATOR right now. I'm gonna walk you through the images that I took today. So this one was taken around Battersea Park in London. I really loved the framing of it, of these old kind of American kind of style housing. I love like the windows and how they're like framed and how they're like super in order, and then the little lines here as well. And I just saw the sun was shining on one of the buildings, and I thought that would be a cool photo with this guy on as well. The next one is this guy. This was in central London, just sitting there. I think it's quite cool, like just in the nothing. But this was super busy street. Like I saw there was a bunch of people walking by. Some people, like, I think I'm gonna make this black and white. Some friends were just like playing some game with their feet or something in London. So, and then this guy with the English flags, I saw him in London today as well. And then this is in Chinatown. This place called Siwu. Like, it was a lot of lines there as well to get some food. And then this one too, I kind of like the yellow. And again, another green one called Any Amount of Books. So let's go and start editing them one by one. So we'll start with this one. So the first thing, we're gonna start from scratch, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is get the warmth a little bit, around about 5%, exposure. I want it actually a little bit of exposed because I want to see the buildings more. I'm not gonna use the radial. I just want to keep it simple for you. And then highlights, I do lower because I want to see the clouds, because it's like makes the picture as well. Shadows, you see some of my editing process is that I crop last. I don't crop first. Every time I edit. Contrast, keep it a little. Black point, actually not going to change anything. Clarity, I won't even change clarity or texture. We're going to go into the colors right now. And we're going to go into the oranges. So you can like desaturate them a little bit to get that type of look of, like, we don't want like too orangey houses. So we're going to go in brightness, or run the brightness a little bit up. Yellowish, we can also take off a little. So like make it, and then make it a little more bright. So now we see we can play around with the color balance, highlights, and so on. So we want to get something like this, a little bluish, because we want to get the clouds to be a little cool and blue. Now this one, no, so this one we're actually going to leave it. We're not going to do anything. Highlights, midtones we're also going to leave, not going to do anything. So I think that's it. And then of course our favorite, levels. I love it. So the levels, so cool. See, they usually tell you to like drop them here, but you know what? Well, we're gonna keep it like that. And then so here, so one of the cool things about this is like you can replace colors in Photomator. So say like you choose the blue, right? Look at this, right? You can just replace it to like another blue. I'll be like, oh, this blue. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of cool. I'm never gonna go into with this, but just it's cool to have it. You can also do black and white straight away, color monochrome to make it like nice and sepia or whatever. And you can also add a LUT here if you want. Grain, I'll add a little grain. Let's try and add a LUT as well. No, not really. We're fine. No, we're okay. So very simple. Before, after, very simple edit. We can get more clarity and stuff, and we can make it a little more exposed. No problem. And I think that's it. It's like super simple. Then you're gonna crop it. What I usually do is I straighten it here regularly with the level, and then I'll just have either 4x5, just so it's like nice. Like see, that's it. And so the picture is ready. So that's one. Let's go into the other one, and then this one. This one's I'm excited about. So this one I'm actually gonna use a LUT here before I start. So on this one, we can use a little no. See, I've downloaded some, but these are the Sony ones. So I'm gonna use a Portra 400. But see, like now you can see it's kind of weird. But we're gonna expose it and then bring the temperature a little down because it's too much. Highlights, shadows, a little down. Brightness, I like it a little brighter. You can actually see it in clarity, a little more clarity, so we can see the guy. Now this one's actually a good crop, so I'm gonna crop it. I'll just do freeform first. Actually original, so it like goes down. And so see, you wanna like have the guy be a little bigger on the picture. So, but I still want to have them in these thirds here. So that's kind of cool. And we're gonna go saturation a little bit because this photo is quite simple, right? So you can see it's not too much of like details and stuff. And we're gonna make it a little like not vintage, but we're fine. And so like this, change the levels again, get a little bit more like emphasis on the body and on the face. So here, and of course sharpen it. You can sharpen it. No, actually no, I'm not gonna sharpen it. And so that's it. You are almost ready. So that's the original. That's the edited one. It's just like super simple edit, which I love. My battery's gonna die soon, but I think we'll finish them up. So this one, really like kind of rough shot. That's why we're gonna do black and white. We're not gonna go anything else. And we're actually going to change the tones a little bit here, and you'll see, I'll show you. See the intensity as well. We're going to make them like, you know, those dark images that are kind of like magazine shoots? Like, we're going to make sure that the blacks are emphasized like this. So it's like real, like, kind of like old school vibes. No exposure. Highlights, we want to see shadows, we want to see more, actually no less. And then texture, a little more. And that one is quite simple because it's not really too much. You can add some grain, just make it a little older. That one I'll go really hard on the grain. And then see the crop on this one will be interesting, so let's crop it together. So we're gonna do like this. Remove the shoe and do it like this. See, that's kind of cool. It's like it has this little wave. All right, next one is this. Next one, we're gonna go again with the portrait. So I'm gonna add the portrait for sure because I kind of like that orangey look actually on this one. Highlights, no. Shadows a little more. This one's gonna be more clarity because I think I wasn't able to focus properly on the guy. Saturation, a little bit more saturated. We want it just to see those colors to pop. See, you can change even like the colors a little bit here. Like the yellowish and the greenish. You can see, but we're not gonna do it. This one, not too much yellow. A little blue here. No, and then of course the curve, always. The curve is super helpful. And so here you are, we're actually gonna add some grain too in it. It kind of looks old school. And then let's crop it, let's do 4x5 again. Let's have this guy kind of like that. Actually no, not like that. And there. And now this one is one of the coolest ones. Check my battery. Let's get a charger. And there, let's do this. So this one's interesting. So you can also add a LUT if you want. I quite like this one, the F-Lock this time. And then get a little bit of exposure. Don't change the temperature, leave the temperature the same. So now it's going to be interesting. Those greens are going to pop out more. Let's just do this. Clarity, no. So see the blue, we're going to turn a little bit into green. It's like changing a little bit of color, but it doesn't matter. I like that. See how like, there you go, that's it. That's the one. And then this one doesn't really make a difference because, see, that's the one. And then I don't think on the curve there's too much to change, but I'll try. Like this. And then we're gonna add some grain, of course, just a little bit though. And then what was I gonna do? The crop. The crop needs to be first the original, and then we're gonna straighten it here. So you can see like the lines are already straightened, right? So you don't really need to crop a lot. So just this, and it's your final. So the previous one was this, the final is this. It's pretty cool. And then what I like to do here is sometimes like I would just copy adjustments and I'll place it if it's like the same kind of similar vibe around me. I'll do the same. So I'll just paste the adjustments right now. Just kind of easy to edit, and then just change the colors a little bit. So I'll go into the reds, for example. You can change, make it more saturated. Yellows, take them a little down, make a little street look, and then crop it, of course. We're actually going to do a different one here. We're going to crop more. We will kind of like this. No. Still like this. And there. That's your final. And then see that's similar to this. So we're going to use the same so you can still copy adjustments, which is pretty cool. That's what I love. And then just paste here, and so your photo is more or less edited, right? So I don't think I need to change anything here. So that's essentially it. We went through all the images that I did today and just put a little edit on them and just see how I do it usually. That's of course Fujifilm, so it already has a film simulation within the camera when I took it, so that's why the edit is very minimal. But that was just today in London, walking around and taking some photos for like an hour. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the editing tutorial as well and the shooting today. It was cool. It was quite slow, but I enjoyed it. It was like a Sunday, nice sunny Sunday outside of London. So if you want to get this first photos edit that I did, very simple. Just download it from the link below and you'll be able to sign up with your email and then you'll get like a free LUT in there as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and have a good one. Bye.